Hopefully everybody can hear me. Whoa, okay, cool. What in the heck? Absolutely not. Okay. Well, hopefully everyone, but hopefully everybody can hear me. Although there's nobody in here. I really just wanted to come on here and see what this is all about. Hopefully that doesn't turn on. Oh God. It's gonna get hot in here. I got this cover 3D printed, and it's definitely gonna take a few times to I guess that's fine. So today we are talking is it better to do this horizontal or vertical? I never know. I don't know. And the one viewer that's in here was me. Sweet. Today we're going to talk about this camera a little bit. Not much though, because I'm saving it for a future video that I'll be filming soon. Probably going to be the next video, to be honest. Unless I get antsy and start creating something else. I got the M8 a couple years ago now. Yeah, a couple years ago. It's a great camera. It's definitely old and it has its quirks, but so Brian, how are you? Just kind of testing this whole going live thing out. We're talking about, I think I'm gonna do a Leica M8 video next. I think this camera is kind of unappreciated. It has a lot of quirks to it, and there's a lot of people that don't necessarily like it. Hey Frank, what's up? How are you guys? Oh no, there's a lot of people in here now. Oh God, how's everyone doing today? This is my first time ever going live on any kind of streaming service, so this will be fun. Hopefully not too boring. Just talking about photography in here. Talking about future videos for my channel. It's a new channel, so if you want to check it out, go ahead and check it out. We have the Leica M8 that I think is going to be the next video that I'm going to film. I'll probably film it tomorrow, and then I'm going to go out and take some photos with it after I film the kind of like the product style shots. Yeah, I got this camera a couple years ago, and I don't see it talked about enough. I know it's an old camera, so it's not going to be talked about like the new. By the way, are you guys excited for the new Ricoh? I definitely don't need it. Definitely don't need it. But I have a feeling when I go to Japan in December that I'm probably going to try to pick it up, but I should stop myself. People watch these live streams on their phone, or do they watch it on computers? Because if it's on a computer, it's going to be weird that it's just vertical. Where are you guys watching? On your phones or on your computer? Got the M10 as well. This one I'm gonna take some time with to do a video. I think that the M10, to be honest, is, in my opinion, probably the best digital Leica that they've ever made so far. I haven't had it a long time, but man, it's still got the bottom that comes off. Look at this, you know, it's still got the removable bottom. Incredible camera, if I can get it back on. I think this is going to become the M6 of digital Leicas in you know, 10 years or whatever, especially if they go with an EVF on the next one. We'll see what happens. How's everyone doing today? Everyone having a wonderful day? Probably should have set this up so I could have shared my screen with you guys, but we're just going to do it on my phone this time and keep it nice and easy, simple. Talking about future videos and I guess the photography community on YouTube and what you guys think of it. Should it all be about gear talk, or should we start focusing on more creative aspects of the craft, rather than just talking about beautiful cameras like this, the Leica M8 or the M10, or I have my Ricoh around here somewhere too, but it's so weird. It doesn't tell you. What the hell is a top fan? What does that mean? Can someone explain? Hello, Frank. Are you guys still in here? Who knows? Who knows what's happening in here? It's just gonna be me staring at the camera, waiting for somebody to talk to me because I don't know how to talk to myself on stream. Streaming's hard. I give people a lot of credit that are good at streaming. I guess it gets easier as you have an actual interaction with a chat, but man, in the beginning when nobody's really watching and you're trying to have a conversation, it can feel weird, for sure. I've always liked going live on things. I haven't done it often, but when I have, it's always been a good time. There's always been at least a couple people that have come in and had a nice conversation back and forth about things. If you guys haven't checked out the channel, I have a pretty decent amount of content on there as of right now. We just started it probably a month ago. And it's more of a focus on what did I do during those times? You just kind of talk to yourself and you kind of talk out loud and make things up and not make things up, but you just kind of create topics. It's not easy, that's for sure. Do you stream, Pit Boss? Do you like to stream? So yeah, the channel, no, not yet. You should try it. It's uncomfortable at first, and again, I've done this a couple times, and mostly on like TikTok and a few times on Twitch. Twitch, it was a little easier because I set it up beforehand, and what I was doing was going through photos in Lightroom and editing them. And I thought about doing this on here, and I probably will at some point, but what I want to do is maybe have people send me photos and we can talk about them, we can critique them in a constructive way rather than, you know, bashing somebody. I've had portfolio reviews that have been bashed. Being a better viewer, yeah, that's a good good skill to have. I agree. Yeah, I've been thinking about creating kind of like live streams where people send me photos and we talk about them, and I go through some of my photos and we kind of do some constructive feedback and critiques. Not sure if that's something people would like to see, but I'm just trying to think of different things to do in the photography space on YouTube. It feels so much about gear all the time, and as much as I love gear, trust me, I absolutely love gear. I've got two cameras sitting here in front of me. I have, you know, a Sony over there, Ricoh. I've accumulated quite the gear over the years, so don't get me wrong, I love it, but I don't think that it should be the focus in the photography space. But maybe that's just what gets views. You know, people love their equipment. So next time we do this, I will probably do more of a critique of my own photos. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Just starting out on YouTube, just starting the channel, so I'm trying to think of different things to show people. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love that. I've had, you know, with being new to this craft and all that stuff, every time I get a subscriber, every time I interact with somebody, I always just smile about it, because it means a lot. It means a lot to hit that little red button, and I don't think people appreciate it enough on this space. I think that they just get jaded, you know, the number is just a number to them, but there's a person and there's a viewer behind every single number, and that means a lot. Thank you, Pit Boss. I appreciate it. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I've been enjoying this space a lot. You know, usually in the past, I've really only posted photos on Instagram and competitions and stuff like that, and I've never really shown my face. I've never really talked about my ideas behind the hobby. And recently I had a portfolio review earlier in the year by a photographer named Lucy Lumen, and if you're into photography, you should go check out her channel, because she is incredible and she's super personable and a good friend and very helpful to the community. And she kind of gave me the confidence to start this whole process going down this road. So I appreciate all of you. It really does mean the world to me. Definitely can be difficult, but it can be easy too. You know, if you have, her name is Lucy Lumen. I don't know how the audio quality is, but I'm just on my phone. So Lucy Lumen. Let's see. Lucy, Lucy, and then Lumen is Lumen. And her content is great. If you're into photography, I definitely recommend her. Yeah, live streaming can be difficult, but it can also be very easy as well, I think. Easy to easy if you have some back and forth. Keeping it entertaining obviously is a thing. Do you usually watch like gaming live streams, Pit Boss, or do you just watch kind of whatever comes up in your feed? Not a gaming watcher, yeah. What was I doing? I was gonna start trying to, I don't know if I want to draft a script for this next video or if I just want to go off the cuff. The next one, I don't know if you were in here before, but we're gonna make a video on the Leica M8. It's a older camera. When did it come out? When did it come out? Yeah, 96. 1996 this camera came out. It was, that's awesome. That's a good way to be. I think you learn a lot that way too. If you like, I try to do the same where I watch a lot of different content and kind of inspires you in all different realms. You're not just like locked in. Not watching anyone driving and hosting live, yeah. That can be quite dangerous. Yeah, this camera was Leica's first digital rangefinder, and it came out in 96. And they built the sensor with Kodak, actually. And they wanted it to look like Kodak Gold, I believe it was. It's a CCD sensor and 10 megapixels, so quite the old camera, and I think that it doesn't get the recognition that it deserves. That's for sure. It's chunky, it's a big boy. It definitely had some problems, and you needed to put an IR filter on it, or UV filter, because it would change the colors of the blacks. They would go like purple, magenta. It's an interesting camera though. So yeah, that is that. I think I really just wanted to come on here and test this out with everybody. We've only been live for like 20 minutes, but just wanted to say hello and talk about what is coming for the channel. If you missed it, I think for the UV filter, no, there was something there was something on the actual sensor. I don't know what happened to it, honestly, but I know that Leica, when they came out with this, I think it was like 6 months after they came out with the camera, they sent everybody IR/UV filters to fix the issue, but it would shift the colors if you don't have it on. So like, I don't have it with me, but like if I put, this is my M10, this is probably my favorite camera of all time, to be honest, but on the Summit 35 millimeter on here, and when I put this on here, I have a screw-on UV filter that fixes those colors. It's a really hard camera to shoot, to be honest, the M8. I mean, think about, 96 for digital cameras. It was an interesting time. I think it was only the second digital camera ever made. The other one was, what was the other digital camera that was made around this time? I forget what the company was called. I'll have to think about it, and I'll put it in the video when it comes out. But there was two that came out around the same time, and it was the M8 from Leica and then the other one. But this one had the sensor from Kodak, and the colors and stuff that come out of this, once you have the filter on, are incredible. But unless you have the filter, it looks weird. So oof. I'm sure it was a lot. I don't know. I bought this thing used like a couple years ago, and it was still like, what did I get this for? Like $2,000, I think I bought this for, maybe a little bit less. It's expensive though. It was expensive, but I have this kind of rotating amount of gear that I try not to lose money on purchases. So I don't buy anything new. I'll always buy everything used. And then if I buy this, I sell something else. So it's kind of this revolving door. One thing in, one thing out. The M10, one thing in, two things out, because it was a little bit more expensive. But I always try to break even. But man, when this came out, probably like 10 grand. I don't know. It's a lot. Yeah, and if you actually, it shoots up to 1/8,000th of a second. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Maybe. But if you shoot at that shutter speed, this camera was also known to, it reduces the life of the camera heavily, like quickly too. So you try never, I really don't ever go over 1/1000th. I try to stay under 1/500th, but yeah, you try not to shoot too high on that or ruin it. What's up, Steven? How are you? Welcome to this random ass live that I decided to put on with nothing to really talk about, but we've been talking a little bit. Loving the content you're putting out, dude. A lot of really good stuff. When you were at the Stone Fields, it brought back memories. I was there 2 years ago with my friend Jake. Thanks, Pit Boss. Have a great day, buddy. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Yeah. We are talking about where we want to take the channel. That's what I was trying to talk about, Steven. I think I think some of these live streams, I'm going to have people hopefully send me videos, or not videos, send me photos, and we kind of talk about them. Constructive feedback. I don't see a lot of critique channels on YouTube. I don't know what you think of that, but there's one critique channel that I know of, and I think it might be a cool concept for people to kind of grow, and then obviously talk about my photos to get things going. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I just wanted to come on here, test this little live feature. Probably should have set this up so I could have done those critiques today, but just starting out with it. So that's it. I think that's gonna be the stream. We've been going for 25, 30 minutes now. So yeah, hope everybody has a wonderful day, and we will be back in the future. If you haven't checked out the channel, if you haven't checked out Steven's channel in here, go check out his stuff. He's got a lot of really good content as well. So check out all the channels, all the new up and coming channels. Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's fun. I think it's a good way to kind of interact with the community and build confidence for some people. You know, I wouldn't be on here doing this if it wasn't for a photographer named Lucy Lumen, who I got a portfolio review from her, and we've become really good friends, and we talk. Gave me a lot of confidence to do all this, so I recommend everyone go check out her channel as well. So there's a lot of good content out there. Yeah, Lucy's great. Lucy's great. I do have to go actually message her back because she messaged me yesterday and I have not messaged her back yet. But yeah, Lucy's great. If you get the chance, honestly, I recommend her portfolio reviews that she offers people, because she comes at it in a very different way than just like critiquing your work. It's a lot of like, you know, kind of, why are you doing this? What is your goal? And she's very helpful. Super nice person. Her and her husband Lux. So you should do it. Do it, Steven. Do it. It's really good. She's really good. So, all right, guys, I'm going to stop the live now. Thank you for joining. If you haven't checked out the channel, go do that. A lot of good content on there. There's more to come. The next video, I think we're going to be talking about the Leica M8. I'm not sure 100%, but I think I'm going to go film with this tomorrow and take some photos, and then we'll do kind of a recap of what this camera is and what it means to the world of photography. Because man, this thing is, it's powerful for how old it is, but definitely has its quirks. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, I will see you at another time. Okay, bye-bye.